All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to Alexandria's Giving Day, presented by Act for Alexandria. It is Spring to Action. I just want to reiterate that it is the 11th year of Spring to Action, which is amazing, and it's just gotten better every year, I think. And we are here today with Randall Eliason of Alexandria Harmonizers. We have Gloria Nzita of Liberty's Promise and Bill Colosimo of Alexandria Singers. And we're going to get to know all of these awesome organizations and how their days have been going so far. So Randall, let's start with you.
Great, thank you, Grace. So we're having a terrific day. We're so grateful for the support of the action. The Harmonizers are an award-winning men's a cappella chorus. We've been based in Alexandria for more than 70 years, and we're made up of volunteer singers, and we range in age from their teens to their 80s. Usually have about 80 to 100 guys on stage for any given show, and we do a number of performances locally in Alexandria, both free performances and paid shows. We tour and compete across the country and have won a number of medals at these international competitions for a cappella singers, and we've also toured internationally. So it's a performing arts organization that's been based in Alexandria for a very long time.
That's amazing. So I want to know, first of all, how your day has been going, but second of all, how your organization has had to change and what these funds will do, because as an a cappella group and as a traveling group, I'm sure that you have had to pretty much alter your entire strategy over the last year.
Yeah, absolutely. And our day overall so far today has been a tremendous success. We're very pleased and meeting our goals for Spring to Action. And as Bill will tell you, our organizations are in kind of a similar situation, but unfortunately, choral singing is one of the best ways to spread a virus. And so singing organizations like ours have been completely shut down by the pandemic, unable to rehearse or perform in person just because it's so risky. It's such a high risk behavior. And so we've adapted to meeting online, rehearsing and meeting virtually, learning our music at home. And so we've continued to meet and to rehearse every week. And we have a number of, we've had guest speakers and guest artists come in and speak to us, and we work on music individually. But it's definitely not the same, and it's definitely very difficult. You can't sing over Zoom together because of the time lags. It doesn't work at all. So it's and of course, being unable to perform live and put on any shows takes away one of our major sources of revenue. So being so completely shut down and unable to perform has been a real financial challenge, and that's why we've done Spring to Action for a number of years, and it's our most important fundraiser of the year. But this year is maybe more important than ever, just because we need those funds to sustain our operations and help us keep the lights on until the day comes when we can finally actually sing again.
Yes, of course. And correct me if I'm wrong. Did you say you've already hit your goal?
We hit our initial goal already. Yep. And there's still a number of hours left to go. So
yeah, the night is still young. So where can people go to donate to you guys? I know you've already hit your goal, but where can people go to donate for the rest of the day?
That doesn't mean we're stopping. Believe me, we're still working for the rest of the day. So it's on the Spring to Action website, and then the name of our organization is the Alexandria Harmonizers. So if you just go to this general Spring to Action page and search for Harmonizers or Alexandria Harmonizers, you'll find us.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much, Randall. It's awesome to hear that you guys have hit your goal and there's still so much of the day left. All right, so Gloria, now tell us a little bit about Liberty's Promise, who you guys are, what you guys stand for.
Yes, thank you so much for having me today, and I'm very excited to be here. So Liberty's Promise is an organization that supports immigrant youth aged 15 to 21 to become actively involved in their community through civic engagement, and to help them embark upon meaningful careers. So we work at the high school level. We have 27 different programs around the DC metro area. And yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's exciting. So I know that schools have also had to change drastically during the last year. So how
Mhm.
are the funds that you guys raised today? How are those going to support your program?
So, over the past year, we've had to readjust our programs, which were mainly in person, to the virtual world, and all our activities have had to change to accommodate this virtual environment. So, we will be using our funds to help with the transition from virtual world to back in person by hiring, facilitators. So, facilitator are people that we hire that will help run the program with the program officer. And that being said, I used to be a facilitator for Libby's Promise at Falls Church and John Lewis High Schools. So I know how important it is to have another adult in a room full of 30, 30 students. And yeah, and so far for in our goal, we are at almost 70%. And every dollar that is donated right now is being doubled by ZGF Architects. So please donate.
Yeah. Oh, I love to hear that organizations working together, coming together to support each other.
Mhm.
And so you guys are also on the Spring to Action website, so people can
Yes,
go
we
and
are.
donate to
So
you
you
guys there.
find Liberty's Promise. Yes.
Yep. All right. Awesome.
Hmm.
Thank you so much, Gloria.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Bill, Alexandria Singers, tell us all about you guys.
Thank you, Grace. I'm Bill Colosimo, and I'm music director of the Alexandria Singers. We are in our 46th season of service to the Alexandria community in the Washington metropolitan area. I will be mimicking a lot of my friend Randall's comments about the world of the choral arts over the last 13 months. 13 months ago, and Randall even recalls this date because we spoke that day on March 15th, I wrote to my singers an email. We had 90 active singers typically at rehearsals every week. And I wrote and I said, we're going to suspend rehearsals for just a couple weeks and we'll keep you updated. And it was March 15th of 2020.
Yeah.
And you know the rest of the story. So our world has changed dramatically. Our board was very foresightful, and our creative leadership and board worked in April to pivot to an all virtual strategy for what turned out to be 12 to 18 months. So we have, while we normally produce three major performances in the year, a holiday show, a cabaret show, and a spring show, all our activity so far has been virtual. We have met weekly as the Harmonizers have. The Alexandria Singers meet every Tuesday night, and we learn our music ourselves. We have educational opportunities during those sessions. And then we produce virtual ensemble works. Through the magic of technology, individuals in their homes can produce beautiful singular videos, which are then stitched together into beautiful pieces that we've been able to display both as part of our shows. We did a holiday show, two cabarets, and we're planning our June show now. It's been wild. The technology requirements um, for enhancing our ability and the production of these virtual ensemble pieces and our shows requires a substantial investment, which, not unlike other performing organizations, our revenue from live performances has been zero for 13 months and likely to be that way until earliest fall of 2021. So we've been participants in Spring to Action for 11 years. Our goal this year is substantially higher than we've ever set before. And we're pleased that so far we are at 80% of our goal, 79.3% of our goal as of a minute ago. But we're anxious to achieve our goal because we too have some other generous donors who have agreed to challenge us to meet our goal and therefore will enhance our income a little bit in that way. So we're grateful for Spring to Action, and we're grateful for all our donors throughout the year. And I'm grateful to all my singers and everyone in the arts community for supporting each other during this really challenging time. And people can go, just as with the other two organizations, you can go right to the Spring to Action website, search Alexandria Singers, and that's our donate page for help from all the people in the community.
Wonderful. Oh, I love to hear everyone either hitting their goals or really close to hitting their goals, and it's not even 6 o'clock yet. I think we go until midnight. So That's really exciting. I think all of you guys are going to be really successful and have a really good day. So thank you for taking the time out of your busy days today to speak with me and just tell me all about your wonderful organizations.
Thank you, Grace.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Grace.
Yeah, thank you guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks a
you.
lot.